Boom. All right, we're recording first ever YouTube video on this channel. So, welcome. I think I'm not one for big introductions. I will say this though, very excited to be here. This is something I've wanted to do forever, and I think now's a good time, to be honest. At a point in my life where I've learned some shit, the hard way, and I really want to be that voice that I wish I had when I was younger. To be honest, I think there's a ton of shit that if someone had told me, I definitely could have benefited from. So that is kind of the goal. So that's the intro for now. You guys will get to know each other as I continue to post. But for now, thank you for watching. Sit back, chill out. Let's get into the topic of today's video. So the first topic that I want to touch on is honestly really important, and it's taking control of your brain. So this is something that when I was a kid, the concept of focus, I was just told I naturally struggled to focus, whether that's in school or really in anything. It's not like I was like playing the guitar or some shit. I was just, I could focus on video games. That was for sure. So I kind of always thought it was bullshit because if I liked it, I could focus on it. But obviously, I didn't like school. Here we enter high school. I continue to struggle academically, and it's not because I was stupid. It was because I didn't really care, and it didn't even cross my mind. It's school. We grow up and it's school. I don't care about school. Blah blah blah. This mindset then carries into high school, college. And then all of a sudden you're out of college, you're at a job that you hate, and it's like, holy shit, now I need to start to focus. And I don't think it's a coincidence that all these kids are struggling with ADHD and attention and focusing at the same time that Instagram, Vine, TikTok, whatever it is, these apps are straight up farming our focus. That's the currency it's free, right? So I don't want to sound like a nut here, but it's not a coincidence that you can't focus while you have TikTok on your phone and Instagram on your phone. It's like, do you think that super successful people are scrolling on Instagram all day? Mark Zuckerberg or, Jeff Bezos, do you think that they're scrolling, sending reels to their friends all day? And it seems like, I don't want to sound like a boomer here telling you to delete these apps, but it wasn't until I deleted all these distractions that I could start to focus clearly on myself. And what really did it for me, and I pray you don't click off this video when I say what it was, but was reading. So I started to read books. And I swear to God, it is an antidote to all these problems that people are struggling with now. In a world where your brain is just on this feedback loop, it's like, how are you supposed to sit back and focus on your goals? Focus is a requirement of success, right? And these apps are going to prevent you from focusing. And honestly, this can be said about any dopamine-inducing thing. It can be said about video games. It can be said about, anything that provides short-term gratification, whether that's, weed, drinking. And I'm not here to say, stop doing this, but I think the first step and the easiest step, for me at least, was deleting all these bullshit scrolling apps and reading books. And I can make maybe a separate video on some of the books, but it's like, not only are you retraining your brain, but you're learning and you're becoming, it feels like you're becoming smarter. And whether that's the case or not doesn't matter, because it feels that way. And so what that does is it gives you more confidence. So it's like the first building block of kind of taking back what's been stolen from our generation without us even knowing, without our parents even knowing. And I hated even the thought of reading when I was a kid. Like, you couldn't get me to read shit, right? So it's like you expect me to read when I could play Modern Warfare 2 with my friends online. So it's almost like you can't even blame yourself for completely missing. Like, we just grew up in a time where there was better options for entertainment, but now it's like there's too much entertainment. It's like we need to get out of this consumer mindset because it's literally turning us into zombies. And you will stay stuck in this path unless you make changes. So, like I said, I truly believe this is the first easiest step to take, and I promise you, you will not miss it. Like, your friends will maybe you have friends that'll send you some funny videos. You might miss a TikTok trend, but you will become a better person. You will level up. So yeah, that's really it for today's video. Much more to come. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, see you guys on the other side.